Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sharing with you a what I eat in a day video, and I'm starting my day with a little bit of Nirvana, as you do, and a glass of water, which is the first thing I have every morning, and a cup of coffee, which I forgot to fill, but I had a coffee straight after my water, while these two are having a little cuddle in the corner. Poor Boo, she can't ever escape. She tries to tuck herself away and Marnie always goes and finds her, but I'm sure she doesn't mind. So while these two are playing, I get on with making my breakfast, and I've arranged all of my breakfast items in this fancy way to try and distract you from the fact that I basically have the same exact breakfast every single time I film one of these videos. And what can I say, I just really like porridge, and if I have anything else, I just end up really hungry within about half an hour, so porridge it is. Although I have mixed it up lately by having Biscoff on my porridge, which is a game changer. So I just make it with Oatly Barista milk, which I have for my coffee, and it's perfectly fine in porridge. I use mostly water with a little bit of milk and my trusty Aldi organic porridge oats, and there you have it, breakfast of champs, porridge with blueberries and a spoonful of Biscoff on top. And I have to say, I look forward to it every single day. I never get bored. So there it is, that's my breakfast, and I was actually eating this quite late as per usual, so this ended up being more like a brunch than breakfast. But while the kids are happily playing, I'm just gonna sit and enjoy my breakfast and watch a video on YouTube. I'm actually watching Brummy Mummy's Disney vlogs, which are amazing. Is it just me that feels really sad after every meal and just sits and thinks about what I'm gonna eat next? Probably. So fast forward a couple of hours and me and the gang are heading out to get some new trainers for Merrin and Dylan. And we just headed to a shopping centre local to us and happened to wander past a Starbucks and decided to pop in for a little treat because I spotted that the pumpkin spice things are back, and I'm a sucker for the pumpkin spice season. I can't resist it. It's my favourite Starbucks season of all time. It seemed like a good idea to go in and get us all frappuccinos and cookies until I realised exactly how much it costs to buy a frappuccino and cookies for yourself and 3 kids. So yeah, won't be doing that again in a hurry, but it was a nice treat, and we just sat and had a little chat whilst we all enjoyed our cookies. I didn't get a great deal of my cookie, sadly, because Marnie woke up from her nap and I ended up giving most of it to her. So that was the end of my cookie. There she is, cookie thief. She doesn't even look sorry either. Aiden didn't fancy the pumpkin spice version, so he got a chocolate chip frappuccino. Merrin went for pumpkin spice. Not the healthiest of snacks, but nice for a treat. And as I said, I just can't resist that pumpkin spice sign when I see that outside Starbucks. So after that we headed home, and I decided to make something a little bit heartier for dinner, having really skipped lunch, which isn't the best, but I decided to make a chicken pie, which is always a real crowd pleaser in this house. Everybody enjoys it, the kids love it, it's one of Dan's favourites, and I decided to make it with mash and broccoli. I'm not a huge fan of mashed potato, but every so often I really fancy it and it's all I can think about, and today was one of those days. Luckily for me, Dan came home from work just in time to peel the potatoes for the mash, because that is my least favourite job. That and grating cheese I absolutely can't stand, so thankfully he does that bit for me. I'm not the best when it comes to the presentation of pies. I just don't have the patience to make them look nice, so I just kind of fold the edges in on themselves and hope for the best. Once I've cut it up, it doesn't matter anyway. By this point, I am super hungry and cannot wait to eat this pie, and it smells really good as well. That's what you get for having a cookie and a frappuccino for your lunch. So that's the pie done and ready to serve. So as I said, I'm just dishing it up with a load of broccoli and some mashed potato. This was so tasty. I demolished it within a couple of minutes. It did not last long, and thankfully the kids enjoyed it as well. Aiden used to be a little bit fussy about things like this and would pick out the leeks and just eat the meat from inside in the pastry, but I don't know, in the last 6 months or so, he's become way less fussy, so that's really good. He tucked in and really enjoyed it. And I have to say, I had such a big portion that I could barely move afterwards. Although a couple of hours later, I did dig one of these Daim bar ice creams out of the freezer. So that was just a nice way to end the day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my September sorted videos. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.